Hello and welcome to my today's video about tuners. No, I don't mean the canned fish. Specifically, I want to talk about guitar tuners today. Or like this. Why is it good to have one? Why you should be happy to have one? Why is it not so good to not have one? And most important, and above all, what else you can do with your guitar tuner. This is what I want to show you in today's video. When I think back, when I started to play guitar 1978 at the age of 7, I do not even remember. I guess I was not even aware that there's something around like a tuner. I did not even know about that. So, but what I remember is some guy gave me the information that if you want to tune your guitar, of course you need to know what is an E, so you can tune your E string, and then you go to the 5th fret and so on, and then you can tune the rest. But first you need to know where to find an E, or you need the E. All right. And some guy gave me the advice, take this record from my Oldfield to Blavels, and he showed me that part in the end there, this one, probably you will know it. And so on and so on. And he told me that this is an E. So mostly I didn't took the record. I also had it on the tape, or still have it on tape. And I just rewind the tape until I had this. And then I had my E, and then I could tune the guitar. So that was my first memories of how to tune a guitar. And I guess later on I had one of those whistles with 4 keys, and then it was way easier. But anyway, be happy you have a tuner and use it. All right. Well, sorry for the noise. I'm sitting on the balcony, and there's a construction site over there, so it's a little bit loud. But most of you will remember that legendary interview from Steve Vai, when he told us about when he was taking guitar lessons from Joe Satriani, and that on one of his early days, I guess, when he visited Joe to take lessons, and Joe sent him home after a few minutes or a few seconds because of Stevie had some issues. Just watch the video. I took it from Rick Beato's side, but Stevie told that story so many times. It's on many videos, I'm sure, on YouTube. But anyway, this is the clip from Rick Beato, and if you want to see the full clip, just go visit Rick Beato's page on YouTube, and you will find it. Check it out.
I was very average as a student or anything. So I had this block against memorizing things, so I can't do that, During one of my first lessons with Joe, he said, I want you to come back next week, and I want you to have every note on the neck memorized. And I'm like, okay. And I remember leaving thinking, I'm not going to do that. I can't do that. What, all those notes?
Is that how it was, Joe? Yes.
But I go back to my lesson the next week, and Joe says, okay, play an F sharp on the B string. And I go, and he goes, stop, go home. And don't come back until you know all the notes on the neck. As I'm walking out, your mom came. I said, how was the lesson? And Joe said, my best student is losing his brain. I thought, best student, losing his brain. And that was it. From that day, it actually gave me a sense of dignity.
Yeah.
It was the discipline that I needed to pull me out of this dark cloud of belief about myself.
So as we just could see in the video, even the biggest guitar players in the world had to start somewhere and didn't know the notes of the fretboard. Anyway, so look, Joe asked him what is the first note, first first fret on the B string. See, and it's a C, obviously. And I hope the camera shows it, because on this tuner, on this if the camera doesn't show it, I just want to explain quick that it shows all the notes I'm playing are displayed here. So we have a C, we have the C sharp, D, D sharp, E, and so on. It shows you all the notes. So if you use this to, like Stevie even mentioned, to help you to visualize, and this is, I guess, the best way to visualize notes on your fretboard, by playing and at the same time looking at the display, will help you a lot to learn your fretboard inside out. And of course, it will work with any other instrument too, I'm pretty sure. And also, not only to learn all the single notes on the fretboard, it also helps you to learn, for example, scales. It's only a question of how quick your tuner can follow, but you don't have to play fast. If you learn, you're just learning, so you can go like. But if you have a fast tuner, of course, you also can take advantage of that one, and so on and so on. Now follows pretty quick. Also arpeggios, of course. And so on. Lousy. Anyway, I guess you get the idea. And I guess that is actually a good thing what you can do, what else you can do with your Guitartuner. So if you liked the video, thanks for watching. Of course, I always appreciate when you subscribe to my channel. That's always good. But if you want to help, really want to help the hard-working musician, because that's actually what I am, doing YouTube videos like this one, that's actually just like sideshow for me now and then when I pop up with a stupid idea like this. I guess it's kind of fair to share it to other people, to other guitar players, because we all are like a community. And if you really want to help musicians like me, just go to my homepage, listen a little bit of my stuff, of my music, because that's what I'm actually into it. That is actually what I do. Most of my time I spend on creating, composing music, and that takes a lot of time. And yeah, my music is what it is. Probably it will be the best stuff you ever heard. Maybe you hate it, but you will only find out if you give a listen to it yourself. And you find me, of course, on my homepage. Everything is actually linked up there, but you also can go straight like to this. I'm here. I'm also there. And they have me here. And they have me here, everywhere. Okay. So, have a good time. Stay clean. See you next time or somewhere else. Bye bye.